So I'm on this beautiful beach all by myself. Am I lonely? Nope. But loneliness is a big problem. Let's talk about that. Hey guys, Randy here with The Living Adventure. Hey guys, thanks a lot for following along with me, and again, your support is really honorable and appreciated. Love the messages, and I'm trying to get back to as many as I can. Please bear with me. I'm a one-man show, so at the moment. So yeah, loneliness. What is loneliness? Loneliness is the lack of connection, guys. That's really what it is. It's the lack of having a soulful, meaningful connection with another person that truly understands you. You understand them. It has to be a two-way street, right? Don't get me wrong. You can meet somebody and they're connected to you, and they feel connected, but you're not connected with them, and that's not a true connection. And sometimes those are the hard ones to break out of, because that connection that they have with you is a bond, and when you break that bond, they don't understand it. They're like, I thought we were connected. Yeah, it's a one-sided thing. A true connection, a true bond is when both people are feeling the same way. You know, hey, I get you and you get me, and we can talk and we can share ideas and philosophies, and we can go do things together, and we're on the same wavelength as each other, traveling the same road, so to speak. So you can actually be in a crowd of people and be lonely. And I don't want you to confuse loneliness with alone, because we as highly sensitive people, we need our alone time. We desperately need our alone time, and a lot of times what happens is we're trying to have our alone time in our little isolated places that we have, and we get intrusions, people barging in, and they break that alone time when you're just not ready for that, right? And so this really happens a lot with people that feel that they've created a bond with you, and you haven't created a bond with them, and you're just trying to figure life out, and their need for that bond is constant, and they don't realize that the other side of the bond has not been made yet, and so that breaks our alone time, and that causes us even a further lack of connection. But connecting with people is really important, and a lot of highly sensitive people, we don't have that, and the times that we try to make it turns out to be a one-sided bond, and it's hurtful and it's painful, to both parties, really. But I'd encourage you to keep going, though. Keep trying to make those bonds with people, not the same people. You realize that, hey, it just didn't work out. That's okay. Try to realize that there are other people out there that you can bond with, and even if it is superficially at first, right? Go in gradually, go in gently, and that's what we do as HSPs. We're not, bang in your face kind of people. We enter into systems, and sometimes it takes months or years even to truly develop a good bond with somebody. But for people that are with highly sensitive people, please understand this as well, that a lot of highly sensitive people need the time to develop a true bond. And if it's all one-sided, and you have a bond with that highly sensitive person, you need to understand that they may not have that bond with you. And by intruding upon them and forcing yourself on them is only going to drive them away. It's going to push them out the door, because you're scaring them. You're not giving them the opportunity to create a bond with you, whether it's you're not allowing them to communicate with you, or you talk over them, or you're not listening to them. There's multiple reasons why. Highly sensitive people need to have some sort of slow progressional bond creation and accept the bonds that's coming back. It's not just a one-sided thing, and that causes a lot of pain for people, a lot of misunderstanding. So loneliness, guys, it's about connection, and we as highly sensitive people, we come become comfortable with being lonely, and that's not healthy, because loneliness causes a lot of stress in our bodies, and stress is a magnifier of so many medical disorders, let alone mental health disorders and issues, right? Um, and so really, I am encouraging you, try to reach out, try to connect with people, and get involved in highly sensitive groups, but be careful. Not all the highly sensitive groups out there are legit, so a lot of people are expecting that to be, and you got to be careful. You got to go into what comfort zone you feel good in. um, so yeah, I encourage you to do that. I encourage you to get out there and just slowly and incrementally create bonds with people in a comfortable way that helps you break any type of loneliness that you've got. Anyway, guys, I hope this one helps. Cheers.